let's talk first of all the cover and the color schemes. Fucking Stryper's pissed. I'll tell you that right now. It's all yellow and black. The whole theme of the record is yellow and black. I just, obviously I'm a huge Stryper fan, but at first I was like, oh, you guys, what are you going to do? I mean, the whole yellow and black theme just really catches your eye right out of the gate. What do you guys think of the cover?
It pops. It's something, it's like Hardwire. When that came out, everyone's like, wow, white cover, Death Magnetic white cover. They've gotten away from the death, the skulls, the cemetery, the classic heavy metal. It pops, and I think, let's be honest, a black Sharpie autographed on there, it's going to look amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things like like you just said about when Magnetic came out, just a white album with a coffin. Everyone thought that was strange. The Black album was nothing, a black and the logo and the snake, and everyone was like, where's the art? This in that same vein, it's it's bright. Not only is it yellow, it's bright yellow. And it kind of, that explains the theme of light and chasing light and finding, light and darkness. It all is kind of intertwined and it's a very Metallica move to make this album bright yellow.
Yeah, I was reading, and I'm sure you guys have all heard that James actually wanted to call the record Lux Eterna, which means eternal light. Because this record is, like Frankie just said, the themes of darkness and light are intertwined throughout basically the whole record too. It's almost like some sort of concept record or something along those lines. Yeah,
it's pretty cool of James to say, you know what, this is what I wanted, but I got outvoted, and that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't happen, in the earlier years of Metallica. That's for sure. I also like the fact, I mean, the worse James's life is, the better his material and lyrics are.
It seems like that's how it works. Yeah.
Isn't it right? I mean, seriously.
So true.
72 Seasons is such a cool album title. I think Metallica has done a great job their entire career, with the exception of Load and Reload, of creating album titles that have intrigue to them. 72 Seasons means the first 18 years of somebody's life, which James says that's when you basically become the human being that we all are today. So that's a very Hetfield, hardwired to self-destruct, Death Magnetic. These album titles are as cool to me as Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning are.
I definitely feel like this record has even though James got outvoted on the name of the record, I feel like this is really his record. I mean, it's them as a whole, but it feels like this is James's record. It's very riff oriented. The lyrics are obviously very deep. He's exposing himself in a way he hasn't done since probably, the Load era. I mean, I guess maybe some would say Saint Anger, but because of the controversy with that album, I think it kind of gets overlooked.
It's a great point. I don't know what song it is, but one of my notes, I just said James is pouring his heart out in every stroke, every down pick, every lyric. Like there's one song in particular, but you're right. That's a great point. This whole album feels like very, very James Hetfield, more so than maybe any other Metallica album.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, think about what happened. There's a 3-pronged crown here between his divorce from his wife of 30 years or whatever it's been. Mm-hmm. There's another stint in rehab, which happened right before the pandemic. And then, of course, there's the pandemic, where I think all of us kind of lost our minds in certain ways. So it goes very, very deep here. And we know this. Metallica is and always has been James and Lars's band. When one without the other just doesn't work. Mm-hmm. And James is like emotion and Lars's kind of overall creative genius to where to put things. They've done a great job on this record.